How's it going, guys? Welcome back to WRX Garage. So, if you guys have seen the last video, we went through our unboxing of the FA500 Gen 7 coilovers, and yesterday we did install them on my car. Everything came out great. We had a couple mishaps here and there, but overall it was a pretty hectic day. Kyle was working on another project. We had a couple friends over, and so I didn't get as much film in as I wanted, and some of the content is a little missing and a little choppy. So we had a little bit of a time crunch as well. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to focus as much on the video side. But as you can see, I'm editing right now this video. Quick intro. I'll try to give you guys some narration, some voiceover in the background if I have to. But let's get into the intro and right onto that install video. Alright guys, so we're starting off by pulling off the calipers here. We got two 14mm bolts in the back, one on the top, one on the bottom. Nice and simple. These should not be too hard to take off, but who knows? It is a Subaru. I can turn the actual ratchet on the right setting. Yeah, braking nice and easy. So these are going to be torqued down after this to only 20 foot-pounds. So again, should come off nice and easy as long as they're not too rusted out. Teens. Pull off your caliper. Just easy. So mine is zip tied, which is consistent with someone else losing the bolts on the brake line here, and so at least you know for sure that the previous owner definitely put coilovers on.
Are you gonna do the other one?
Just make sure that these, oh boy, these aren't pulling on your brake line. I'm gonna set them back on the lower control arm here, just like that. Just so there's no strain on that brake line. Simple. Okay. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
So this is the front right portion of the coilover, and so what we're going to be doing is setting the preload, and then hopefully dialing in the actual length compared to the stock one. So we're going to start by loosening up the locking collar we have here. Oh boy, it's windy. Loosening that up a little bit so it can spin freely. Just so there's enough slack in that coil. And the length of this coil is going to be 7 inches. So just check that. Exactly 7. So we want a 1/4 inch of preload. So when I spin this back, we're just going to compress that enough to be 1/4 inch of, oh, I forgot. We're going to be doing some anti-seize on that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I left it there. Maybe you can find something different on the block.
A little bit of anti-seize on the threads because we're going to be using this adjustment quite a bit. Actually, we're going to be addressing that adjustment and changing that for the winter setup maybe in another month or two. So right now we're planning on lowering the car about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch, depending on how much the coils settle. So by measurement, I'm going to be lowering the car 1/2 inch, and then hopefully the coils will settle maybe another 1/4. So A little more. Going for 6 3/4 length on those coils after with the preload. So try it again. And that is exactly 6 3/4. So we're going to take our little hex key here and tighten this as much as possible. I asked the Fortunato to reach out to them about a specific torque spec for this bolt right here, and they said there isn't one. It's just basically as tight as possible. I believe they told me to tighten it down so it doesn't move, which is the point of a bolt. So we're going to be tightening it down by hand as much as possible. The only downside of anti-seize is, yeah, it does lubricate the area. So if it's not super tight, things are going to move around, and we don't want that. Hello? There it is.
What are you doing?
One more. Ugga chugga. Okay. Matt. Let's set up coilover. Let's get it on the car. We've been having some trouble getting the one of these bolts off. We've been letting it sit in some PB blaster, let that, you know, marinate, I guess you could say. We're gonna try again, see if we can get this lower bolt spinning. But it's on there pretty good, unfortunately. And it's just slipping off now. So I want. That's on there good, guys. I don't know. Nope. All right, guys, so still stuck. Breaking out the big guns here. We're gonna see if that's gonna do anything. Just gonna heat it up a little bit and I don't know. Yeah, that was good enough.
Did it break?
Woo!
Did it?
No, we got it.
Yeah.
Oh baby, just a little bit of heat. Get all that salt and grime and nastiness out. Oh man, my heart feels so good now. Thank you.
You don't have to spend a couple $100 on one.
I know. So, when in doubt, guys, and I'm not touching that thing. That thing is probably baked on there. Yeah. Oh man, that makes me so happy. Cool. Let's get on with the install, guys. And yeah, we'll keep working at it. Oh, ouchies. Still hot. Still hot, so we gotta be careful. Okay, so as you guys can see, we got the wheels back on. We just have 2 lug nuts in, lug bolts, lug nuts, yes. It's been a long, tiring day, but we got the front on. We're going to be dropping the car down onto these coilovers to see just how they fit. And yeah, I'll show you guys that.
Alright guys, so got the wheel off, we have the right height adjustment set in. I believe it's just below stock height right now, and it'll settle down another ½ inch as the coils settle in with the weight on the car. So we're going to go ahead and torque spec each of these bolts, and I'll go over that in just a second. We did the top ones, those are 14.5 foot-pounds. I did a little more at around 16, 17, 18, so 19 millimeters. Those are 145 foot-pounds. Wow. So whole bunch of ugga chuggas there, but it'll be good. Jeez, they want them on there tight. There it is. I know it's annoying people, but always use the correct torque spec so that the next person doesn't have to take a blowtorch to your bolts. There it is. Cool. So there's those two. I already torqued down the back of the caliper bolts. New pads in there from Stop Tech. I think that is it.
All right, guys. End of the day, very long day. Kyle was doing a detail on another car. I had to fend for myself and fight against that stuck bolt, the big 19 mil, sorry. We hit it with a butane torch. We were able to get it finally loose, break it loose with a rented ½ inch impact driver.
Sorry, man.
And,
but hey, we got it done.
We got it done, man. And look. We low, boys. So, two finger. Perfect. Honestly, I wasn't looking for a really extreme, really extreme drop or a really extreme lower.
Say hi to YouTube.
Hi.
Do the finger test.
What do I do?
You're gonna go like this. You're gonna see how much depth on all the tires.
How many fingers do I use?
Well, as many as will fit.
2 or 3?
3. Mine are 3.
3 women's fingers, 2 man's fingers.
Do the back too.
And we got 2 tucked. Perfect.
Two pretty
Again,
good.
that's
I'm looking for a functional low, and we're about to take our first test drive in the car and see how it actually feels. I'm really excited. I've had the terrible boxy, sharp, you know, nasty suspension in there for a long time, so. Say hi.
Hey there.
So, it's cool. Let's go for a drive, and yeah, you know.
First test.
Can you film us?
We got the people in the back
Yeah.
because we want to make sure that it rides good.
Right.
Precious cargo in the back.
Wait, what am I like feeling for? Or like, what am I
We
supposed
want
to
to make sure.
Ride comfort.
How's it? Is it bumpy?
Okay.
Is it not bumpy?
No, wait, no. She's actually a very lovely woman, so ignore that. Kevin's mom.
Okay. Brakes work? How the brakes feel first?
Jesus!
Feel good?
Okay, brakes are working.
Okay.
Oh my.
So I'm just gonna pull a UE here.
Go right. Go right.
Oh, we'll do a big loop.
Yeah, we'll just do a quick loop.
So already, the car is flatter.
Yeah.
It stays flatter through turns. It feels more composed and lighter
Definitely
on
doesn't
its
feel
feet.
as bouncy.
It's, yeah. We'll have to hit some bumps here in a second. But. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it doesn't-
all the slight little imperfection in the road, these coilovers are absorbing it so much better.
Yeah, I can definitely feel the difference.
The damping ability of these Fortunato 500s. And here's some nice.
There we go. Nice railroad tracks. That was awesome.
That was fine.
Oh, you didn't tell us there were railroad tracks. Yeah, see, I didn't know.
There's railroad
Sorry.
tracks there.
So, for real guys, about to hit some bumps.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh my gosh, it's night and day.
Yeah, no,
It's
it
just,
really is.
you know, you can feel the suspension more.
Yeah, you're definitely making me buy these.
Yep.
You're gonna have to post it.
So we'll have to see how badly we aligned everything, to be honest, because on the highway, that's when we're really gonna make a difference. But my legs are so tired that it's hard to shift. It's like I'm shaking through the clutch right now. But
Yeah, it was a long day.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can just tell.
Oh
Come
my
on.
bad.
No.
So.
Good blinker, good blinker.
Again, these are 24-way adjustable guys for the damping, or the damping, whatever it is. I have currently on that adjustable. Oh my gosh, it's so much better.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm on.
I want to see
I'm
if
on.
I can
I'm
try
on.
to get. I'll try to hold my hand steady. So we can see if it moves a little bit over these bumps.
The car, the entire body of the car isn't as jerky. It's everything's being absorbed by those. And
Here we go, another set of railroad tracks. Yeah.
That's insanely different.
And in maybe our
Oh
next video,
my
we'll have to do a
goodness.
comparison.
Yes, we will be.
With my
we're going to
car.
be setting up the GoPro, and we're going to be doing all of that good stuff. I've already set up the GoPro and done 2 different angles on the outside of the car and the inside of the car, so I can talk. Doing both of those on the stock setup, stock coilovers, but we're going to be doing the same thing with the aftermarkets. Fortunato, you guys are some beautiful, beautiful engineers. This car feels amazing, and I'm gonna, of course, do some more testing and feel it out over the next coming weeks and stuff, and we'll be updating you guys. But shout out to Fortunato, shout out to Import Image. You guys are the plug for sure. Yeah, this is awesome, and keep an eye out for that next video where we're gonna be doing a more in-depth review of these coilovers
Gotcha.
here. So, cool. See you guys soon.
Like and subscribe, and be sure to check out the giveaway video, which should be next. And peek the Forester.